What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 176, presented by Edge VR Arcade, Creative Edge Productions, and Cousin Subs. Where with promo code.
Is it still GBB
It
fries?
is, actually,
okay.
yeah.
Awesome. I went there yesterday.
And you didn't use it?
I was in the drive-thru though, so. But anyway, GBB fries.
Where you can get a free fry with a 7.5-inch sub or sub in a bowl.
Excellent.
Awesome. Actually, welcome back, because we were off 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks?
Well, 1 week, sorry.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I was looking at the last episode, and it was 11 days ago, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But
Yep.
there was,
You had a thank you from an Arizona fan on there. In the
yes. Well, it was our peeps that I ran into, so it was great to see them. Yeah.
Well,
and I don't think, I mean, we can talk about them. I'm sure
we did talk about them. I just say thank you again.
Yes.
So we'll get to the table last because I have a lot of details about this game because we had a huge game this weekend. Let's go.
We did?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July because that happened. I learned some things about the Declaration of Independence, which
what?
I know that
feels like your 4th of July was awesome. Was it in a museum?
No.
Okay.
No, it was on a podcast, but it threw me for a loop. It was on a Christian podcast.
Really?
Talking about sacrifice. Do you want me to go into it?
I don't know. Do you want to go into it? I feel like we're headed towards an episode of National Treasure now.
Kind of.
Okay.
So I don't know if everybody knows this, but everybody talks about the first couple of lines of the Declaration of Independence. But what people don't talk about is the end of the Declaration of Independence, where it says that the people that are signed below are pledging their livelihood, everything, their homes, everything to this cause, right?
Yeah.
So there's like, I don't know, 68. I can't remember the number because that isn't what stuck with me. But there were a lot of men that signed this Declaration of Independence. And of those men, most of them lost their land, their homes, their income, their families, their lives because of signing the Declaration of Independence. So what caught me as interesting is there's been so much stuff about privilege and white and all of this stuff around our nation and how it got started.
Yeah.
And that may be true. They had privilege. They had the wherewithal to do things and set the course and wealthy or what have you. They were plantation owners. So with all of their sins that they had, they ended up giving the ultimate sacrifice, which was losing their family, their fortunes, everything to start our nation.
Holy cow. Should we hit him with it? You hit him with it.
I just
it's
thought
awesome.
It was very interesting because
really
people don't look at it that way.
That's very cool.
Anyway, that's my historical
We transition
content.
from history to math now?
Do we want to do math
we
right away?
talk about the games and then we'll get into some math. So
There's lots of math to talk about.
I didn't get to watch any, so we'll go from there. So you can
Okay.
give me the... I'm assuming people that watch this have watched the game, but...
There were some great games. So 4th of July weekend, we had off. So we watched some, but we weren't like glued to the TV. But this weekend, we were up north and we were still glued, not just for our game.
Double overtime that affected our the playoffs on our side. So
it was so bizarre. So there are a couple of highlights.
Yep.
So, and then we'll get into our game. The double overtime with Tulsa and Mass was crazy. Some last minute, unsportsmanlike turns the game, 4th down, overtime, and then overtime. And then Tulsa won it, which was, I don't think anyone expected Tulsa to walk away with that win, but it was amazing. And it was amazing for their fans. And I just kept saying to Larry, Andy's got to be going crazy up in his suite right now. Taylor's probably, off on the sides going, oh my gosh, they're going to win. They're going to win. And the fans got it.
And they have a home game coming up this week, which we'll unpack shortly too. That is
another big one.
Crazy for
probably
everybody.
That would be, depending on what we do and what they do, shapes. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So what were the other highlights?
Crazy. So that was one. Our game was a great game to watch. But the other highlight was the Arizona and Strike Force. They played this weekend, and it was down to the 2-yard line. Kevin is ahead by 3, and his defense holds them to win the game. Crazy win.
Especially in indoor football where nothing's given in any aspect of life. But when you're in 2 yards in indoor football and have 4 downs in theory,
there was nowhere for them to go. I mean, if you watch the replay, there was just nowhere for them to go. And, you say that about indoor football and the clock and that last couple of seconds and a minute left and so much can happen. I mean, we've seen so many points go up. But the Quad Cities game, first of all, guys, it's Myler. Max Myler. One of the announcers got it right. The other one was all over the map. But sorry, but I had to.
That's fair.
Because that's what I do. And I know you guys expect it at this point. But anyway, so
we're rename the show. Tune in for polarizing information.
I try not to be that, but apparently I have that knack. But anyway, the announcers, there's 14 minutes in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's anybody's game. 1 minute later, this is coming down to the wire. And I'm thinking, dude, we have so much time left on the clock. And then when it gets down within that minute, then it's, I don't think they're going to be able to come back from this. So I just always find it interesting. So Joey, this is a note for you. Make sure that your commentary is consistent from minute to minute.
Yeah.
Vacillating just makes it sound inconsistent. But they did call a good game. We had some ref issues again down there. And I just said to Larry about Corey, because I could tell when you've known someone long enough, and I'm sure you and we do that where we look and we're like, oh, he's not happy right now. Or
hey, I can tell when I've ticked you off, actually. And we're actually talking about this on air for the full time. I can tell, right? Like I literally can. You're literally my best friend outside of family, and but I can tell. Yeah, right. We've known each other so long.
So I'm watching Corey going, oh, he is just his body language. I'm like, he is not happy with that ref. And then he got called for coming outside of the line, sideline warning. Yep. And I'm like, oh boy, oh boy. So kudos to Corey for keeping his cool, because he definitely could have raised a little hell down there in Quad Cities.
Yeah.
A couple of shout outs to our guys. Max had a great game. Definitely at times had to carry the team, literally had to carry the ball. Kegel had a great game. Mbai, Canada, everybody did well. We kicked off the game, no pun intended.
Pun intended.
Unintended. With a deuce, so congrats to Mevis for that. It was a great game. It was an exciting game to watch. I always like us to be ahead by 2 scores for all of the game.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was like, oh, this is going to come down to the wire. But then we managed to hold the lead that we did and ended up with the win. So let's talk a little bit about what that means. So they are still in first place.
Yep.
And in second place now is us and
Jacksonville,
who had an upsetting loss.
Yep.
This past weekend. And who did they lose to?
They lost to the Gunslingers.
Right.
Yep.
Which kudos to them, because
their season was over.
Yeah. They came in and wowed it. So hats off to the Gunslingers. Where was I going with that?
Where that leaves us.
Yeah. The top 4 teams are all within 2 games. Literally, it's like Todd planned this with the schedule.
In my partner emails, I literally said, and pardon the crap language, we've said worse things on here. I said, you can't write this crap besides a football Hollywood movie. What's about to happen you literally cannot write the schedule to have the outcomes it's going to have.
Yeah. So this is Mass's last in-conference game this Friday. So we need all you fans in the house cheering up a storm so that we can beat Mass. If Mass loses, they are out. I think their next game would be, I think it's San Diego they play.
I think so. Yeah, which is not a cakewalk, and that division's got home field up for sakes.
So even if they would win this Friday, they still have a tough road ahead. So what do you do? Do you play those guys with all your heart because it really doesn't do anything for you?
Right.
Or do you rest some players? But you only have 25 guys, so you can't really rest like
that piece has always really
first
intrigued
string.
me. You literally, when you clinch like Bay Area right now, number one, you're still playing for home field in both sides of this thing.
Right.
But also, like, you can't rest outside of typically starting a wideout at quarterback. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
But again, that's for the coaches to say and or decide.
And I think every coach in the league would rather play in their home building, regardless of crowd
Absolutely.
size, than board a plane or board a bus.
Well, yeah, because it breaks up your week so much so, and your athletes are in a different state of mind after travel, and if they're tired or if there's any kind of mix up with flights and or travel.
Yeah, I had reminded Max that we're seeing a movie today and to get the team to sign up just as a, hey, rally the troops. And he said, thank God for a July home game, right? So there's a litmus test of what it means to the players to play and have that broken up.
Right, because last year they didn't.
Yep.
And for football, and we've talked about it on this show, there's the football side and then there's the ops side. We understand the football side, totally get why they want to play at home. It's just, as we've said, and we saw it for our military night, we just don't have the crowd size that we need. So, this Friday is super important to get people in the building. So we're trying everything we can.
At the same time, while knowing we have to build, and we won't unpack them on this episode, for sure next week, because we'll have one of two scenarios in play, like at having to build a playoff plan, so you don't want to run some ludicrous flash sale and then have to do it for the playoff game and be like, want.
Yeah. Here we go again. Yeah, but, and we're going to talk about the playoff dates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they have changed. But we'll get into that in a little bit. So, again, shout out to our guys. It's coming down to these last two games. We need to win out. So we have to beat Mass this weekend. We have to go down to Jacksonville next weekend and win out for our best case scenario, right? Our fate is in our hands, literally. If we win, and I'm going to pull up my cheat sheet because I don't want to say anything wrong, because if I say it wrong, I know I'll have somebody commenting. We'll get into strength and schedule in a little bit, but basically,
so she can correct me if I'm wrong, because Joey sent to me too. But the scenario at play this weekend is win against Mass, and we can clinch. That's the easiest thing to tell you. We will clinch a playoff spot.
We have a playoff spot if we win.
Yep.
Doesn't mean home, but we have a playoff spot. A home playoff game clinch is still kind of up in the air. Obviously, it's not just what we do this weekend, but what other people do this weekend. So it's not just a surefire thing.
But that scenario is still have to beat Mass.
Correct.
Tulsa's got to beat Jacksonville in Tulsa.
Correct.
Which 100% doable because their playoff hopes are on the line too. So
so they're coming, but both of them have a need.
Yep.
Right. If Mass is out though, so if we beat Mass and they're out, then it's truly the four of us playing for who's gonna host
a game. Yep.
So then if we beat Massachusetts, then it's us, Quad Cities, Tulsa, and Jacksonville.
Yep.
It would stand to reason that it would be us and Quad Cities that would be hosting, but that's not a surefire thing, especially if we lose at Jacksonville. So yeah, there's just so much stuff that's happening there. The tiebreaker process. So I just want to talk about this. Since there's a 3-way tie, Jacksonville. Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit. There's still a scenario where even with a Jacksonville loss to Tulsa, that Green Bay, Jacksonville, and Tulsa are tied at 10-6 at the end of the season. However, since that would be a 3-way tie, Jacksonville would be awarded the 4th seed because they'd have the worst combined head-to-head record between the 3 teams. Then the tiebreaker process starts over between us and Tulsa in that situation, and we would have a better strength of schedule than them, which gives Tulsa the 3rd seed, Green Bay the 2nd seed. So, of course, there's still that number 1 seed scenario. It is a possibility, but the only path to that would be for us to win out and for Quad City to lose to either Iowa or Tulsa, which again, it's the IFL.
Yeah, look at Tulsa's path. They literally are playing 2 playoff teams.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah. And so
we're playing them as well.
We are too.
Yep.
You know, strength of schedule as of right now. We have the strength of schedule, so over Quad Cities. So at the end of the day, it truly comes down to the outcome of this game, and then, as we'll talk on the show next week, the next scenario.
Yeah, and so there are 2. And there's at this weekend already. There's a home playoff game scenario in play where we win. Tulsa wins, and then we'd get to announce what that looks like. But boy, right now Ben and I are sitting after the show, as am I going to talk to PMI and talk through. We just got to build both. We'll build both. If we get 2 weeks to promote it, if we get 5 days to promote it,
we have to do both. Yeah. So we had said on this show that they were both going to be Friday games, right?
Yep.
August 2nd and August 9th.
Correct.
That has changed.
Sunday, right?
Now it's Sunday.
Sunday.
Playoff game, if it's at home, will be on Sunday. And I won't be there.
Are you serious? Holy cow. Neither will I. I'm just kidding.
Well, so.
Wait, am I not there?
No. Well, I mean, I don't know. So, no, we had said the 1st was the day. So I planned a trip to Disney for the 2nd. And that's all booked. So I'm leaving on the 2nd. So
right on.
I'll be watching it from my hotel room in Orlando.
It is a Sunday, August 3rd. Most likely 3 is what Todd had told me. So,
yeah.
Yep.
So we were going to, from a home playoff perspective, we were going to be the only Friday night game.
Yep.
Everybody else had theirs on Saturday. Now we will be the only Sunday night game. So it'll be Saturday will be most playoff games, with our game then on Sunday if we play at home.
Yep.
If we play at home and we win that game, then the Eastern Championship would be in our building on the 9th, which is a Friday.
As long as Quad Cities doesn't win theirs.
Unless they then.
Yep, then then we're headed to Quad Cities. If we're not the 1 seed,
right,
then we'd head to Quad Cities.
Right. So much to go on.
Yep. The great news is outside. Actually, we've done. Kathy and I, not our full front office, have done both scenarios. You rewind to 2019, we had 4 days.
Yep.
Last year, we had a great runway to the first game and built a plan with pack the house the first game and ask people to come back, right? Which theory is the plan again on either of those scenarios. So, yep.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, where you could buy your ticket for the next game.
Yep. At that game. You're not guaranteed to get the second one until you win the first one. So.
Right. Exactly. So, wow, it makes your head spin.
Uh-huh.
Lots of math going on there.
Yeah, but some great things to watch this weekend. First of all, come out Friday night, and we'll get into the Friday night details. Second of all, for sure, watch the Tulsa-Jacksonville game on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very important game for them
Tulsa,
and us.
And they know how to put people in the building.
They do. Yep. They do. Let's talk about what you got going on for Friday from a ticket perspective. By the time this show airs, does the stocking have to be done?
It will go off sale that night. Great question, because we have more stocking logistics now. So you still have time when you see this, approximately 3 hours based on when Ben usually posts this and Sean usually edits it. Sean, you're on the clock. Yeah. To get stockings through that evening, because then our good friends at PMI and I will seat all those people. And on Thursday, Christmas Eve, your tickets will be delivered to you digitally, and that's awesome because we don't have to stuff them all in the stockings.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yep. So, and it should make sense to you, because if you purchase the stocking package, you've already had to do that through the Resch Center website. So it's that same email that you purchased on the website. So come Thursday, your tickets will be delivered on Christmas Eve, and you'll know where you're sitting. Fast forward to the game on Friday. Your stocking, which could have other prizes in it, will be available by last name outside 202. We'll have 4 tables in which we split the alphabet up. Once you're in the building, that you can come pick up your stocking.
So even if you already have tickets to the game, buy a stocking, because
you actually could.
I mean, why not?
I mean, if not, the thing itself is
cute.
Like, I can't like. It's not like a scratch and sniff episode where you can smell what happens on Strictly Blizzness. That escalated quickly. I can see Ben's headlines now. Hobson has a meltdown. This is great. Like, I lost her. It's like an actual stocking. And shout out to Destroyer Rocks. We are actually the example on Destroyer Rocks when it comes to promoting this thing now. We have this image on there.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good product.
It's not a flimsy,
No.
what you're trying to say with scratch and
it doesn't
sniff. I don't know
smell
where
odd.
that came from. But it's a very good quality stocking.
Yep.
It's not flimsy. You know, sometimes you get those stockings that
Yes.
are really flimsy.
Yeah.
This is like
It's great.
2-ply, or maybe that's not the.
Yeah.
Not talking toilet paper.
Now we're talking scratch and sniff.
No. Oh my. Okay, we just have to stop with that line. It's a great quality stocking. It's a very good stocking.
Yes.
And that's the only way that you can get it. So if you need
you
some Christmas
purchase
things,
that.
correct. So it'd be a great little Christmas item for December that you could get in July.
And we had somebody do that, Amy at Country Inn, who supports our visiting team staying. She's like, I bought 2 tickets. And I'm like, why didn't you email me? But you are right. So this is not a giveaway. Season ticket holders, you get it. That was part of why we ordered the quantity we did. This is not a giveaway. You had to have bought the stocking package to get this. But also, we have an awesome pregame event that I wanted to quick unpack here, thanks to Thrivent and the Resch Expo. So it's the first time we as the Blizzard will use the Resch Expo. So the second level, which is awesome, fancy, and nice, will be activated for Santa's Workshop.
Which you can get to from the Resch.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to sign up because our friends at Thrivent prep Christmas cookies, Christmas punch, chilled hot cocoa, all cold things because we know it'll be hot, for free. It is literally for free, and that's in support of first responders. And you can go do I'm not going to call it Build-A-Bear because it's not, but you get to assemble a stuffed animal much like Build-A-Bear to donate to first responders. Aww. Green Bay Santa will be only at that event besides taking the coin toss. So to see Santa, you have to come early. He's parking his Jeep, which I believe is called the Hope, Jeep out front. But you need to sign up, and that link is existing on our website and on Facebook just so we can get a head count for Christmas cookies and other stuff. And it's free, and it's in great response of our first responders. And that's at 5:30, so that'll be open right until kickoff. And to Kathy's point, your tickets are now delivered digitally, so you don't have to mess with will call. You can enter through the expo and go right across and get in, and then head outside 202 and pick up your stocking. It actually kind of all flows pretty awesome.
So how do they get into the expo, though?
Yeah. You're on the check-in list as long as you've registered there. So,
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So season ticket holders, because I know you watch this, your stocking is still for pickup at Fan Services, and Knapp and the Fan Services team do a great job of that.
So season ticket holders got them kind of automatic.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. And they also have the ability for the prizes.
Win a prize, not tickets, because you have your
tickets. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, and the prizes are great. So our friends at ProScape, who I know you are familiar with, put a $2,000 lighting kit, one grand prize at play where you can get a home lighting kit. There are 10 $100 Ken Sports gift cards mixed throughout there, handful of game balls, some Christmas ornaments, some 2026 Blizzard ticket packages. Our friends at the Resch Center got involved that there are Pro Bowl riding tickets available in select stockings now too. So the PBR is coming through in September, November, October.
Pat's Blue Ribbon?
Yeah, no, that's what I thought, but they use the same acronym. So there are
hopefully PBR is one of their sponsors because
hopefully. But at the end of the day, even if you only got the stocking and you paid $13 for a stocking and ticket, you got to steal because the least that can appear in here, thanks to the way that you now have to advertise ticket sales because the laws have changed, is a $15.25 ticket. and your stocking. So you have come out ahead. Even if you got this and there wasn't a prize in there, all stockings have a discounted offer for the PBR tickets, thanks to our friends at the Rush Center. So
that's really cool.
Nailed it.
That was a lot of stuff.
Yes. We gave you all the reasons to come out on Friday.
Yes. So share this episode with people so that they can, because they'll only have a limited amount of time. So we want to, maybe Ben can post it a little earlier.
We can. Sure.
On Wednesday.
Sean, is that...
there's
Sean's actually texting me earlier in the week, being like, "It's done, dude." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, let's release it early if we can. Only because of what we got going on with the stocking. So lots of stuff coming up. Whether it's the stocking, it's the game itself. There's just so much happening this Friday. And along those same lines, those of you that listen to our broadcast, we're going to switch it up a little bit for our broadcast as well. Joey's still going to be on it like he always is, but we're going to switch out color commentary between 3 different guys. So you're going to hear who he normally works with, both first quarter and fourth quarter. But we're going to have 2 new guys come in, one which you've seen before, one which you may have seen out there in podcast world. But, tune in. We'd love to hear what you thought of mixing it up. Much like a developmental league for football, we're developing broadcasters and or people that want to be involved in football, whether it be behind the scenes from a stats perspective or on a microphone talking about the game, talking about a sport they love.
Awesome.
So
I went through, this has been a complex process, so I missed some of the other awesome stuff happening. So snow, when the Blizzards score a touchdown. The north end zone becomes the North Pole, thanks to our friends at Proscape with Christmas lights. And then our friends at the Rush Center actually did it's a modified Shirley Temple is the best way I can explain it, with a Blizzard twist, and it's Bruiser's Christmas Punch that's available at the mocktail stand, which is awesome. So it's a non-alcoholic one. So, yep.
I'm going to have to try that.
Yep. So it's really cool. So they literally just came to me last week, and those guys are
gray?
Great.
Is it gray?
No, it's green and red, and it's got a Christmas straw and everything.
Wow.
Yep.
Fancy.
Yeah. So,
are we going to be in costume?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
We actually have Santa there, so thanks to him, I don't think I have.
You don't have to be Santa. That's for sure. Huh. We'll see.
Yes.
All right.
So,
I think that's it from Blizzard World.
Yeah. Yep. We have Hollywood updates.
Let's talk about Hollywood.
Cool.
Hooray for Hollywood. We saw, not together but separately, the new Jurassic Rebirth.
Yep.
It was a rebirth of the same thing.
Yeah.
Remote
Dinosaurs,
island.
People, islands. Yep.
Some cheesy guy with a briefcase. Again, all it reminded me of was the very first one. Oh, Newman. Where he has the little canister and he's in his Jeep.
Yes.
Something seemed the same. But definitely worth seeing. Don't get me wrong. It was actually very good. You get to see the mutant dinosaurs, which I think they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I really think they did a great job.
There's some great callbacks to some key moments, like in the rear view, objects are closer than they appear, and just some of the iconic stuff from over the years. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure at the beginning, the Snickers wrapper.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, what is that? It's contamination? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look back too, because they always, in the very first one, they're like, when Samuel L. Jackson's trying to get into the computer that he's locked out of by Nedry, he's like, "You got Butterfingers," and I'm like, I wonder if that was but yeah, that guy is notorious for snacks.
Yeah.
So, even the "Dock This Way" sign that's iconic from the first one. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Again, a lot of good stuff to tie them together. No, you don't have to have seen all the other ones. That's not what we're saying. But the people that like that franchise get those points.
Yep.
So, myself, because you know how much I love the chewing of things. So there's a there's two parts in the movie where one of the main characters is chewing his Altoids.
I didn't even think of you when I saw that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I started laughing out loud when he was crunching because I was like, seriously? And he kept going at the first go around, and then the next time it happens, you're like, what? Oh.
Forgot about. I literally didn't think of you in that part. I was like, oh, he is doing that.
Yeah. And I was surprised because I didn't know. You see kids in the trailer.
Yep.
But their dad is the guy that plays the Lincoln lawyer, if you're a Lincoln lawyer
Oh,
fan.
yeah. Yep.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah. And the oldest daughter was Olive on Manifest.
Yeah, someone else shared that with me when they saw it too. It's there's actually a bunch of series actors but a lot of iconic ones are in this movie. So,
yeah, and one in particular from Wicked. That's how a lot of people know him now.
Yeah.
But if you're a Bridgerton fan, he is one of the brothers on Bridgerton.
Yeah, it was good.
The oldest brother.
Go see it.
Yeah, go see it.
Go see Superman. Go see. There's something else coming this month too, and I just forgot. It's Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is coming out, so we'll go see that.
Yep.
F1 came out. I heard great things about it.
Yep.
Did you see it?
No, I heard it was incredible.
Yeah.
Though. Yep.
And we're going with the team to see Superman today, which by the time you see this will have been 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yeah. So lots of good stuff. Hollywood's doing a great job, as always, for summertime fun.
Yes.
But hey, if you got nothing to do on a weekend, there's this VR place that you really should be visiting.
Aw, shucks.
Just saying. Look him up. Do you have his number right off the top of your head?
1, 2. That's the number to my briefcase. I don't know, actually.
Man.
Sean, what's your number? He doesn't even know.
Look
Go
up the
find
website.
him on the web. And you know what? Come do some VR and then head to the game on Friday night. Those are both doable in the time frame that they're open and the game starts.
There you go.
Yep.
That's what we suggest. All right. Did we carry through all we said we would?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think I have anything else.
Stay tuned. It's going to get fun.
It's going to be crazy.
Yep, it is.
I mean, give us your predictions. Let's do that. And this would be a good one for Ben to pull online, especially before this game. Give us your 1, 2, 3, 4.
How the seeding will play out.
For the East and for the West, since a lot of our peeps here are from the West. Give us what you think it's going to end up being.
I'm just laughing because I sent an update to PMI and the partners before this, and I had Gmail where it bullet points and it named numbers 1 through 5. And I sent a bunch of those emails, and it went 1, 2, 3 are the things that need to happen. 4 is blank, and then 5. And Brian replays what's number 4? A typo. It was awesome.
True, Ryan. Yep. Monday morning.
This has to happen, and it's crucial, and it's not on the email.
And it's a guess what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, fabulous.
Yep.
Fabulous.
It was great.
And leave it to him to point it out.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Literally not even good morning. Hey, what's number 4?
Well, it's nice to know he's a detailed
read the email.
Guy.
It worked.
Yes.
It was just to see if you were paying attention.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. It's in invisible ink in your email.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back here next week
Yep.
to talk about a great win. That's the plan. And kind of go from there.
Here we go again.
It really does feel like that. It's a weird kind of deja vu.
It's outside of the outcome wanting to be different. It's cool, right? And we've shared what that game costs the host team on the show pretty openly last year. But it is neat to be in the top mix again. Mm-hmm. It really is. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, and we'll go into what, for those of you that truly want to know the behind the scenes, what it is that the hosting team has to do for the opposing team coming in, because it's a stressful time, as we all know, and as has been seen. You got a team that's in the top part of the conference that loses a quarterback, and there's still 5 games to go, or even even this weekend, there were key players that teams lost to injury during their game.
Yeah.
Arizona was one of them.
And
Quad Cities was another. I mean, the injuries, unfortunately, as the season progresses, become a factor, and they become a big factor now, especially with playoffs and rosters having to get locked and all of that, which will be happening in the next couple of weeks.
And you don't always, as we talk through everything on here, have to be you just got to get in the dance, that ever cliche sports thing. But you also don't have to be the 1 seed for both games to come through here. And Arizona is proof of that last season, where Kevin had T-minus 3 days to prep a playoff game. Mm-hmm. So, yep.
Yeah, and then they won the championship.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to me just how this all works out. Whatever it's going to be, right? I mean, hopefully we're here talking about going to Vegas in a couple of weeks.
Tucson.
Not Tucson.
Sorry, Todd.
Hopefully that wasn't a Freudian slip. But, hopefully that's what we're talking about. Yep. And the new ad that came out for the IFL is, it doesn't matter how you got here.
Yep.
It's that you're here.
Yep.
We want to be there.
Yeah.
In Tucson. So I have to be there either way.
I haven't been told I have to be there yet.
It's coming. So
Kirsten, put it on the calendar.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's exciting, though, and we thank you guys that have supported all season long. We will come to the regular season finish this Friday night with a lot more to look forward to. So
exactly. So come and join us at the Rush. Look for us. We'll be there. Come and celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
Do the pregame, because we worked really hard with the Rush to get that in response to our first responders.
Nice job.
And we want to, pay them some homage as well. So please come out and share the fun.
Last PSA before we close it, too. If you have a Flex voucher, if you have a certificate you received in a donation, and if you happen to win a silent auction yet this week, good for only regular season games and must be redeemed on Friday. So please just make sure if you got Flex vouchers or a donation certificate or a voucher from somewhere in play that we've done in the community over the season, that you use it this Friday. It is not valid at a playoff game. Yeah, so get your tickets, and don't show up at the last minute just in case it is a sellout and expect to have a ticket, because we might not be able to seat you where you think you're going to sit. Yeah, it'll be busy at the box office because the Rush Center, a lot of, without events, has gone to summer hours, and I totally respect that. Just the box office has been open really limited, so it will be busy with people redeeming stuff at the box office on Friday. So, because they won't have been open for probably the past 2 weeks, besides the Pro Bowling event this past Sunday. So everybody that's been waiting to redeem has to be on game day Friday. So.
And that's an in-person thing.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So anything that you got from us, again, via some sort of auction, or if they are your Flex vouchers, you got to do that in person.
Yep.
Don't think you can call and do that, including our office. Don't call on game day, people. Yeah. It's wrong day to call us. Make it the day before.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's all I have.
It is.
All right.
I mean, I just spoke for you, but should we hit him with it?
Well, that's what I thought you were going to say, but again,
it is all you have. You know what?
I can give you as many cues as I want. It's whether or not you actually take them.
This episode is
It's
out
been
of
all
control.
over the place, yeah.
Check out Strictly Blizzness on YouTube with now scratch and sniff capabilities. Should we hit him with it?
Oh my gosh, let's hit him with it. Go Blizz.
Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.